Welcome to In the Groove. In the Groove is a series of podcasts presented by Xombiewoof magazine. Interviews with artists, musicians, and the people you want to hear and know more about. Now join our host, Joseph Timmons, in interview this week.
All right, this is Joseph Timmons with Xombiewoof magazine's In the Groove. In the Groove is our weekly podcast series, actually almost daily now, where we're talking to the musicians in the music community that are actually making a difference. These are the artists you want to know and hear more about and hear more of. So today we have Grand Lord High Master on the phone, and we're going to find out about the band. They're a relatively new band. They're playing L.A., but from what I've seen, their gigs are pretty smoking. So we got William on the phone. And William's going to introduce the band, introduce himself, and we're going to find out exactly what Grand Lord High Master is all about. I have to tell you guys, from what I saw, I would say you sound like a mix between like early Black Sabbath and Exodus, a little bit of speedcore or grindcore in there. So what's going on? What's the influence?
That's pretty close, I guess. A lot of our influences are all thrash music, like in the old like Inland Empire thrash scene. And high desert thrash scene, and we used to be in a couple other metal bands. We're also usually heavily influenced by Pantera and a lot of the classics. We like Meshuggah, stuff like that. We like a little bit of complexity with a little bit of fun.
Well, you're a three-piece group, right?
Four. Actually.
Four, okay. Well, you only said you had three on the line. You lied to me, man! You lied to me! No.
Yeah, we only have three on the line. The other one's not in right now. The drummer's not here right now.
Oh, well, you know, hey, I'm a drummer. I can fit in. I can fill in, right? Right? No, sorry.
Sure.
It's a pretty big role to fill up.
Darn.
Yeah.
I missed my opportunity again. Damn. So, introduce yourselves. Who do I got on the phone?
My name is Nathan. I'm the singer.
And Ruben on bass.
And one sec on Willie.
Oh, well.
Yo.
Oh, missed his
Willie
chance.
on guitar.
And who's missing? Your drummer's missing? What's his name?
Drummer's name is Jamie. He's indisposed tonight.
Oh. Drunk Tank?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I hope not.
So, tell me about your shows. Like I said, from what I could find online, what I saw, it's really high energy, high power. A lot of aggression coming out there. I mean, what would you say most of your music's about? Is it about, like, you know, social, political, just, you know, like, rah, angst, or what? What's going on?
No, it's got a little bit of all of that, I guess. More, I guess, social and I guess, in lyrical content. But, yeah, I try to write fun songs about things that are relevant, things that I think are bothering a lot of people today. So, but I don't want to get too far into it because, you know.
Well, if you get too far into it, then people won't bother going to the show. We want to get them to the show. You see, in the Groove podcast, what we do is we try and bring the music to the people so it gets them out to the show. In our day and age where a lot of people, you know, they do their digital streaming, you know, I'm just so hipster, I can get anything I want through the internet. Yeah, of course, I'm taking advantage of that, but, you know, that's me, you know. But, you know, I'm an
opportunity.
Yeah, right. I'm an avid vinyl collector. I love black wax. It's perfect in my mind. And, the music scene is vibrant. And we need to get people out to the shows. So, with that in mind, what will they see when they come to your show? What is Grand Lord High Master?
Real high energy bands. We want to bring back a lot of the elements that kind of were lost in metal, especially here in LA. It's run pretty stagnant and it's come pretty streamlined. So we want to bring back a lot of the old, real intense moments, like a lot of the thrash and punk and hardcore scene stuff.
Well, you see, in LA right now, I mean, you can't go to a Walmart or any store and find any hair dryers, hairspray, makeup. It's gone. It's gone. The aisles are empty.
We're kind of tired of that scene, to be honest with you. It's become like really pretentious and kind of into its own self, and we want to make music that anyone can really like. And we don't want to stick to any real genre as far as what we play. We just want it to be really fun and be real intense.
Yeah, but do you keep a sense of humor about it? I mean, I also admit, sometimes I go to shows and I see some bands, they show very promising, but then you get up there and it's like doom and gloom. And maybe I should just go hang myself now and get it over with.
I think that's like a lot of younger bands. It's just like when you're young, you kind of just don't know any better. And I mean, most of the guys in the band are a bit older now. Like we've been in a lot of bands, so it's just like a lot of fun for us. Like when we go up on stage, like you can totally tell we're having a good time, and we totally feed off the crowd and off each other. Mostly just like looking at each other, like smiling and having a good time. So it's got a super metal sound, but like you can tell we're just having really fun time when we're playing.
Cool. So you got day jobs, you've gone out, you got some, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
We're not
this is not a PG-13 radio podcast on the internet. We're all adult here. We're all adult.
Yeah.
Well, we'd like to think so. Our parents probably would think otherwise. But so, granted, like I said, during we were getting ready for the podcast here, not a lot of stuff online. I mean, are you trying to keep this like a well-guarded secret, or you in the studio, you putting stuff together? I mean, how can the people find you?
Well, right now we just have a Facebook. We've only been a band since around December, when it kind of finalized and we started playing out and stuff. Like, we just got Ruben in the band, so it's the new bass player. So, I mean, me and the drummer have been writing songs, and we have a stockpile of, 15 songs. We just needed the right people. And so once we found that, right now we're recording, as we speak, pretty much. And, the online presence isn't really there yet, but it will be.
You're recording as we speak. I mean, it's a pretty quiet jam session going on there.
Yeah, we took a break. Actually.
Yeah, taking a break for the interview.
No, see, in the groove is unscripted, kind of irreverent. I like to think I have a sense of humor. I like hearing people laugh. I mean, as you said, it's become very pretentious in the music industry. People take themselves a little bit too seriously, so we got to kind of lighten it up here. I don't know. It's like theme bands. There's a lot of theme bands. I interviewed one earlier, really good band. They got a nice theme going, kind of original. But what I've noticed is some bands, they get a theme going, or they get this look, or they get this image, and then next thing you know, there's 10 or 12 other bands that are trying to copy their thing. I mean, how do you keep your stuff original?
We don't expect too much work in the image or anything. We want the music to speak for itself. So we're not really all about having this cohesive metal boy band thing going. We'd rather just play the music and have it intense and strong enough that people enjoy it, where we don't have to, do a song and dance for them. The show itself. We just like to go nuts. So
I just got a weird image there. You said metal boy band. I picture Justin Bieber being sacrificed on stage or something.
Yeah, there's always these really cohesive, obviously well thought out built images that they have going for them. Like everyone's got a scarf or a fucking leather glove, and we're not really. We're kind of just we want to play metal music. And we want to get people excited. That's really the point. That's all it is to us.
We probably look like an indie band if you look at the surface. On the surface, but deep down inside, we're all metalheads.
Well, indie bands, at least with a lot of indie bands that are out there, except for the hipsters. We don't like the hipsters. We do not like the hipsters. They can go die. But the indie bands, they got heart. They're like, okay, we may never get our record contract. We may never play the big stages, but you know what? We get the free beer, and the women like us. So, I mean...
that's true.
There's nothing wrong with looking like an indie band, you just as long as you don't suck. So,
That's true. That's true. Well, like I said, we don't really think too much about it. The image really isn't something that we're really that concerned about. We're really more concerned about making music that is exciting, it's fun.
So
and it sounds good. Like we worked pretty hard on crafting the songs to sound really good.
Yeah.
okay, good that you brought that up. Good that you brought that up because, like I said, I watched some of your videos. Yes, I actually did some research. I called the federal government. We got the files, the dossiers, everything. There's pictures, 8x10 color glossy photos, arrows and pictures on the back, the whole thing. Watching the videos, like I said, there's a lot of angst, a lot of driving rhythms, but I did sense, and forgive me if I say it like this, I did sense a little bit of polish. There's a harmony. The music is well thought out, well put together. Your vocals are, like I said, driving, but I can understand what you're saying. Very rare in the music industry today where you can understand what the singer's saying. So you are actually trying to make music. You're not trying to just stand up there, we're a band, love us, we're a band. You're actually doing something. So how do you create your music? I mean, how do you sit there? I mean, you just sit there with a pen and paper and go, okay, we're going to go through this, we're going to do that, blah, 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 blah. Or do you sit there and you jam until your fingers bleed and you can't breathe and you walk out of the studio going, let's have a beer?
Well, it's kind of a mixture of everything. Like me, the guitar player, and Jamie, the drummer, will get together sometimes, and me and him will just play acoustic guitar together. Then we'll put on like a Herbie Hancock album, get some inspiration, or, like, fucking truth.
Really?
Like totally true. On the bus to work, the best time for inspiration is like when your mind is kind of in that sleepy state. So every day when I go on the bus, I'll put on some Fugees or, fucking the Smiths, and I'll veg out on that for a while, and then I get into the rehearsal space, and just what comes out of me is just heavy music.
Now, the Fugees I could see. The Fugees I could see. All of those
influences just channel, and I don't know.
Yeah, and we try to. A lot of the compilation in the song comes from practice, like us getting together and just letting it organically build. Usually the foundation is William and Jamie come up with a bunch of riffs and usually a bunch of parts, and then it kind of just builds itself with the rest of us.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. This just goes to prove that I'm actually doing my job here. Okay, you ready?
All right.
All right. Flex. I saw the video. I heard it. Freaking sweet, awesome. So, is that the complete song, or was that just like, kind of the work in progress? I mean, is that going to be like a major song?
That was a complete song, yeah. We do the, sometimes we do the short and sweet thrash songs, and sometimes we do the 6-minute, like, over-the-top ballad metal shit, so...
Well, I could definitely say that song is definitely side one, track one, and definitely something you need to do a video for, because that's got some really good sound to it. I really like that one. And there's live videos. The live videos that you have up there are just marked January 7th. Was that from this year?
Yeah. That was actually our first show.
We opened up for cattle decapitation.
Oh, there's a happy sounding band.
Yeah. Dude got stabbed at the show.
Whoa. Hey, Billy, what do you...
Not during our set. And thankfully he's all right. So.
Hey, Billy, what do you want to do tonight? I don't know. I want to see some cattle decapitation. Okay, I'll bring my knife. What?
Yeah, exactly.
We heard somebody was even trying to walk in with like a scepter. Wanted to pierce somebody seriously.
It's L.A. I mean, it's L.A. What do you expect? L.A.
Yeah. And it's cattle decapitation. Yeah. They were great. They only got to play after set, but they were fucking rad.
Well, once stabbings happen, that kind of puts a kibosh on things.
Yeah. Definite damper.
We kind of decided to make appropriate decisions for shows after that. That. We were all really excited, I think, and I know we should probably choose wisely for.
Well,
big status.
Yeah, we're all pretty gentle dudes. Yeah, we're not trying to get into fights or nothing.
Big sign.
We get all of our intensity out on stage.
Big sign on the wall outside the club. No knives, no guns, no thermonuclear devices. Flash bombs, okay. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one likes the shithead who brings a knife to a party.
Yeah.
So
only because you brought it up, and like you didn't think I was listening, day jobs. You mentioned getting on the bus to go to work. So what do you do? One of you works at a guitar amp company.
Yeah, I work for Matchless Guitar Amplifiers.
This is your chance to get a raise. Plug it. Talk
Right,
about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Matchless is like a boutique amplifier company, and they're, I don't know, in my opinion, the best. Like, your AC30s, your Vox AC30s. It's like the Matchless is that, but like 1950s military style, more reliable. I mean, you look on the inside, and it's ungodly. Like,
Are these solid state or tube?
oh, they're all tubes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So they got warm tone, nice clean sound, unless you put on distortion, nice crunch to it.
Yeah, like the breakup is nice, and when you dig in, you can get some really clean tones, and then once you really dig in, it's got that kind of Stevie Ray Vaughan breakup,
All right, we got to hang. You just mentioned Stevie Ray Vaughan, which means you're awesome. So we got to hang now. So what about the other guys? What do you guys do for day jobs? I mean, any trust fund babies in here? What's going on?
Oh,
no.
I do bass player. I do graphic arts. Work for a clothing line.
Oh, that's cool. All right, and who are they? Go ahead, plug it. They might be listening. You never know. Might get a raise.
Not really in our demo. It's kind of like.
So what? Go ahead.
As a singer, I bartend and do art myself.
Okay, bartender, you're my bud now. You're my bud. I'm going to come to your bar. We're going to hang.
Professionally.
Oh, man. So you guys got a full schedule.
Yeah, we keep busy.
too full.
The modesty. The modesty there is amazing.
There's not much to say about it, honestly. We keep busy. We try to play music as much as we can. We got to plot it out in our weeks, and we got other shit on our plate. But music is really the thing we really like doing. So
it
really rounds out the week to really have a night where we can get together and jam and drink a few beers and just scream my head off.
What's your backgrounds in music? What kind of bands did you come from before? Was this just like this was like the fate's calling, or did you guys get together after working with other bands? What's your history?
Oh man, I don't know. It's like me and Nathan, me and the singer, like we said, we were in a band called the Bob Barker Bloodbath way back in '03. And even before that, me and the singer go even further back. We were dating sisters, and that's how we met, and we just formed a band then.
The Price is Right. The Price is Right, Bob Barker.
And the right people to jam with, and you try and, bring them along as close to you as you can throughout your life, and make music, make what you love.
Yeah, we all came from the high desert, Mojave Desert area. We all just ended up in LA, and the timing was right. So we decided to get back together and start playing again and making some new stuff.
I think that's something important to point out, that we're all from the high desert. It's like,
there's a lot of sand out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wind.
Dry. It's really, if you grew up out there, it's like the thing to do is start a band with all your buds. So, like, we've all known each other for a long time. It's really cool to, like, finally be close and, like, grown up out here in LA and, be able to play it.
You know what you have to do? Since you brought it up just now. I'm quick. You've heard of a band called America? I've been through the desert on a horse with no name, right?
Yeah.
You guys have to do a cover of that. You're all from the desert, so you can feel the love for that, Do a metal version of that song. Serious. That would be so killer.
I'm down.
Hey, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I should do that.
We just did a high five. You could not see that.
So what's some of the other stuff you want the people to know about what's going on? I mean, next gig's coming up. I mean, this is your opportunity to really shine and let people know about where they can find you, where they can find your stuff, where they can buy your music,
We, well, you can't really find our music anywhere else now, but it will be coming out. But we're opening up for this metal band called Fallujah, and I think they just recently got on the Nuclear Blast record label.
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're pretty good.
Yeah, so we're going to open up for them at Malone's Bar and Grill in March 18th? March 14th.
March 14th.
Yeah, March 14th, Saturday night. So we've got some free tickets for people that want to come out. If they want to come out, they just have to email grandlordhighmaster@gmail.com, and then we'll get you some free tickets.
Send me that via Facebook, and I'll post it on my site. We're going to fill your house, man. We're going to send people out there.
Yeah.
Of course, not that you have to give away free tickets to everybody. Let's limit it to like 3 sets of tickets or something. But just
a limited.
Okay. You got to make some money.
Yeah,
got to pay for the beer.
Yeah.
Someone's got to pay for ours too.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go. Say, we'll give you the tickets for free, but you got to pick up our tab.
Yeah.
That's it. They're broke. That's it. They're broke. That's it. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, and wish you all the best. Make sure to keep me in the loop so I can help promote it. And like I said, everybody, the whole point of In the Groove is to get people out to the show. Support the local music scene. Support the local music community. Support the global community at large in music by going to the local shows. Support the independent artists like Grand Lord Highmaster, and buy them beer. Lots and lots of beer. Because if not, they'll bring that guy with the scimitar to your house with decapitated cattle and Billy in Vegas, and it's just going to be a mess. So buy them beer.
Well, we appreciate the shout out, and we appreciate you having us on your show. We love what you are doing, and hope to do another interview when we have a little bit more material and more stuff.
When you're rich and famous and you call me up to deliver your lattes, is that what you're saying?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is Joseph Timmons with Xombiewoof Magazine. You're In the Groove. In the Groove is sponsored by Marshall Electronics, MXL microphones, the future of audio technology available today, and Evolution Guitars, the only guitars that actually transform your sound by transforming themselves. So all that information will be available at Xombiewoof.com and on our Facebook page and our blog, Xombiewoof.blogspot.com, where you can find out more information about Grand Lord Highmaster, their AA meeting schedule, and where you can catch them play. So, guys, one last shout-out. It's not very loud, man.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Check out, Grand Lord Highmaster on Facebook. Our show's coming up March 14th at Malone's Bar and Grill. It's in Santa Ana. So we got free tickets. Get people out there, and we hope to see you guys there, and we hope to get to yell in your face for a little bit.
There you go. There you go.
Make sure that's on Facebook for sure, because we're always updating that with cool art and stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot more of that.
Yeah, and we like
coming forward.
We like giving away some tickets here and there. So we like people to just come enjoy the music and not have to break the bank. So we'll always work something out with someone if they want to come see the show.
You heard it here first, people. They are humble, magnanimous, and generous to a fault. Buy them beer. Everybody, peace out.
You don't have to.
Thanks again.
You have been listening to In the Groove. You can find out more on our podcasts at this station or at our website, http://www.xombiewoof.com, spelled XOMBIEWOOF.com. You can also find us at our blog, zombiewoof.blogspot.com, as well as on Twitter, Instagram, and all social media at Xombiewoof. Thank you, and tune in for the next interview next week.